Episode 5 of Gavv gave us more lore about Shoma's family. We are introduced to Dente, who took Shoma back to his hideout after he passed out. He is Shoma's great-granduncle. Dente's design is cool and unique. It's nice to finally have a Granute that's not trying to fight Shoma. It's revealed that he is a genius engineer that modified Shoma's Gavv under Shoma's dad's request, since Shoma was not able to create agents like the others. His surgery was deemed a failure since he was unable to create any agents, but that is due to his minions coming in the form of gochuzos that are only born from eating human snacks. Which means my theory from last video is true. The agents are indeed their versions of gochuzos. It is also stated that Dente helped to create the current human spy system and that Niall studied under him. Also, Shoma's dad's name is revealed to be Bosch. From Shoma's recollection and flashbacks we've seen so far, I agree with him that what his father did to him and his mother was wrong. Bosch may have kept them locked up in the mansion for their own safety, but at the same time they never asked to live like this, and the mum was clearly miserable, which affected Shoma as well. Plus there was domestic violence against the mother as well, since Bosch wanted to strengthen Shoma, and the mum even wanted to run away from the stomach family to the human world with Shoma if given a chance. And I hope in the future the show does not try to downplay this. Shoma's family situation is grounded in a neglectfully cruel reality. Not only is Lengo willing to kill Shoma, he is also fine with replacing his full Granute siblings with his personal agents if they do not live up to his expectations to produce higher quality products. And now we know Lengo's main goal, which is to rule the world of Granutes by using their addictive dog treat, which they only sell on the black market under the nose of the authorities. Also, we have our second appearance of this repainted vinyl figure of the King Oja foot soldier, thanks to his interaction with humans, along with reliving his past where his mom was purposely made miserable by Bosch. Shoma now has a new conviction that humans shouldn't repress their happiness in order to avoid being turned into dog treats. It is the ones who create the dog treats in the first place that must be stopped. Meanwhile, we have the scientist guy finishing up the balloon buster while Hunter investigates a lead about the agents. I like how selfless he is that he tries to distract them despite not having any powers. I also like that Hunter prioritized trying to free the people from the Hito press instead of taking a picture of the mysterious Kamen Rider. He is building up to be a very likable secondary. I think this is our first proper interaction between Gavv and Hunter, with Hunter assuring the people that was freed that Gavv is not someone to be feared. This episode is similar to episode 3 with how it's simply debuting a new assist for Gavv instead of a whole new form. I kinda like that, since most modern Rider series like to spam new forms week after week with no breathing room. Using an episode to debut just one assist gochuso that just boils down to flame effects being added to his swords is a good way to still advertise a new toy without having to dedicate it to a new suit, with most of the episode focusing on fleshing out Shoma's character. We are now finally settling into the status quo, with Shoma joining Happy Party again, reconnecting with Sachika and saying that he wants to make lots of people happy just like her, which contrasts heavily from last episode where he abandoned the elderly couple to purposely make them sad in order to make them avoid getting turned into spices, which Shoma now knows is wrong, as his father did the same thing to him and his mother. It appears that Hunter's mentor is now getting hunted by the Granute. I wonder why. He doesn't seem particularly happy. Also, it should be noted that we didn't get to see him turn into a Hito press, which means my theory on him being Granute can still be true. Yet in the preview for the next episode, we can see Hunter angrily trying to find his mentor while debuting his personal rider form, but strangely, we did not see the mentor himself, so the possibility of him either becoming a Hito press or just hiding somewhere because he's a Granute is still up in the air. Here's the Gochiso death count. I give this episode a perfect 10 out of 10. Keep up the great work, Gavv.